Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about something that it might seem small, but when you're woodworking and doing construction, it's extremely important to remember this, especially if you are working with treated lumber. So as you can see, I have two different pieces of lumber here. These were both cut from 2x6. This darker one is treated lumber. This lighter one is not. So first question is obvious, is why would we use treated lumber? Well, this is treated with certain chemicals, and what that does is it makes it safe to use outdoors. It's going to resist rot, insects, decay. It's designed to withstand the elements. So if you're working on a deck or a shed, something outside, this wood is great. But you gotta remember, I said this is treated with chemicals. So those chemicals are corrosive to many different nails. So the issue is that one of the chemicals used in treated wood is a copper-based chemical. So if you use a typical steel nail, it is going to corrode very quickly. Now, galvanized nails are actually coated with zinc. So that zinc acts as a barrier so the copper doesn't cause it to break down. So think about the importance of that if you're working on something outdoors. Imagine I'm using this lumber and I make let's say a deck. After a year or two, those nails are going to start to corrode. What that means is you don't have all the support anymore. So I was working on a front porch recently. My wife wanted a front porch, and one of the things I had to do to meet code was I had to put a double 2x10 header of treated wood. And it required nails, 2 rows of nails, spaced out a certain distance. If I used non-galvanized nails for that, since it was treated wood, after a year or two, they're gonna be breaking down. That header is not gonna be secured properly anymore. That could be a real safety problem. But because I use galvanized nails, I know that thing is together and those nails are not going to break down due to the copper inside of the treated wood. Okay, so I'm gonna put up a couple pictures here. First one will be a regular nail that is not galvanized, that has been exposed to the elements. And what you can see here is it'll start to rust, it will start to corrode. That's not what we want. So over here, let's look at a galvanized nail. So these will hold up. They're not gonna break down the same way. So that brings up the question, when you buy nails, how do you know if they're galvanized or not? Well, let me throw up a picture of some galvanized nails, and you will see it says galvanized right on the box. So if you are working with treated lumber, if you're building something for outdoors, be sure you have galvanized nails. Otherwise, within a year or two, they're gonna start breaking down. If it's something structural, it will not be safe. Even if it's not structural, let's say you made a garden bed or something, it's more likely to start falling apart. Just buy the right nails, save yourself a lot of work in the long run. And if you found this helpful, and if you like woodworking, you're always looking for projects, tips, and tricks, make sure you like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.